Hey guys, this is Non-Lammers of Invoked 101, and once again we're doing another combo video. This is for the Ocust-Speedroids. Orchestrated Speedroids have quickly become a really cool combo deck for me, and I really enjoy the way they play. So one thing I did kind of I noticed in that video is that I said you can turn any two monsters into the full combo. From what I've noticed a little bit more, you do kind of need a third one, but there is a 2-card combo version, so I'm going to be showing both variations of the 2-card combo way to do it, and then I'm going to be showing you the monsters needed for the 3-card. Basically, we're going to start with the 3-card combo, and then we're going to do the 2-card combo. But yeah, both of these end in like the same exact board. So we're going to set the main deck off to the side, and I'm going to show you some cards for the 3-card combo that you're going to need. These are basically all the extra deck cards you need for the full combo. So you need Mekk-Knight Red Moon, Mekk-Knight Indigo Eclipse, Ib, Link 3 Needle Fiber, and Cherry Coke Dragon. These are all the ones that you're going to be using for the full combo. Basically, and it goes in this order. So you make this, you turn that into this gets turned into this gets turned into this, and then the things that you summon off of this get turned into this. It's all very linear, and that's the way that I'm going to show you. So now, for the main deck, I'm going to be showing you guys the 3-card combo version first, and I'm going to be showing off some cards that can help you accomplish that. So basically, all you need is like horse stilts and some Speedroids that get themselves out. Stuff like that, you know, Terratop, Tectomberg, Den helps summon stuff from the hand, Triad is a really good just extender as well. The level 3 ones are really good because they interact with Tracker and Wielder. So basically just like Tracker, Wielder, level 3, stuff like that. The more level 3s you play, the better. So basically, if you open Wielder and Tracker and like a Speedroid level 3, you just normal summon the level 3 and then special the Trackers. It actually makes Terratop really insane because if you open Tracker, Wielder, and Terratop, which sounds insane, but you special the Terratop, search the Tectomberg, special both Tracker and Wielder, and then special Terratop or special Tectomberg, it's nuts. But for this combo, we're just going to grab a couple of these guys. We're going to go with Horse Stilts, Tracker, and that one, because these are ones that we play 3 of this guy as well, but we only play 1 of him. We play 2 of him now. I bumped him up to 2, and we only play 1 of him, so that's why we're playing. That's why we're going to go with this, because you're going to see this more than anything. And then all you need is a card in your hand to discard, and we'll just go with like dice. So here we go. Here's how to do the Orchestrated Speedroid 3-card edition combo. It just requires 3 monsters, 1 normal summonable monster, and 2 monsters that you can also get out. And that could also be like, if you don't open Tracker, you could also open a Triad Dice and special summon the Triad Dice off of the Den. You don't need Den in the graveyard at any point. So we're going to normal Horse Stilts and special summon the Den Daiko, and then we're going to use Tracker to special summon himself and put him on board as well. And usually I like to put the like last monster, so we're going to keep him as the last monster, like right there. We're going to link Horse and Tracker for Nightmare Phoenix. No effect of the Phoenix, and then you're going to link the Den and the Phoenix together to get the... No, you're not going to link Den and the Phoenix. Sorry, I don't know what I was thinking. You're going to link the Phoenix away. Sorry, I got a little ahead of myself. For Nightmare Mermaid. And Mermaid, you're going to activate her effect to discard the Triad Dice, and then we're going to pick up our main deck, and we're going to dig for the Ocust Nightmare. So then you're going to summon the Ocust Nightmare right under her. You're going to link Nightmare, the 2 Nightmares together for Galti. And now that we have Galti out, then you're going to activate the effect of Ocust Nightmare by banishing itself from the graveyard to send World... is it World Legacy or World Chalice World 1? World Legacy World 1, that's what. To the graveyard. You will activate World Legacy World 1 to banish itself and special summon Ocust Nightmare right here. You want it right here. And then you'll activate Galti to shuffle back the World Wand, and that will set Orchestrated Babble from the deck. In the future, it's going to be the Orcust Counter Trap, but you know, for now, it's going to be Orchestrated Babble. Actually, I don't think you'd be able to resolve the Orcust Counter Trap. So yeah, Babble is still going to be the best one. And then, you know, might as well flip it up. Then we will link the Den Daiko with Galti. By the way, the monster that you have that you leave out on board has to be machine, or else it doesn't work. So link those two together. That's going to make Summon Sorceress. Summon Sorceress effect to target Galti, and that's going to, or not Galti, Orcust Nightmare, and that's going to get us the level 1 Orcust Tuner from the deck, which is right here. Brass Bombard. So the really cool part about this, and the reason this entire combo works, is because Brass Bombard is a level 1 and this is a level 7. If they were any other levels, I would not have stuck them in this deck. So, but then you can sync them together for level 8. He's a dark, so he still is under the, so, you know, we can still make this under Orcusts, because they lock you into dark monsters. And then his effect will activate, and you're going to want to equip the Nightmare Phoenix to him. So this will give him 2 negates plus a, so he's 1900, so what is that, 850 or 950 boost? Yeah, it's a 950 boost. So pretty good. So you have a 3950 Boral load and a Summon Sorceress. This is the main way to do the combo. It's basically going to be 2 Speedroids and a Psychic Tracker or something like that. That's basically the way you're going to do it. But there is a way that I found that gets you the same board, just a little bit differently. So I'm going to show you how to do that, and that's the 2-card combo version. So let's, you still need all these guys though. You still need Nightmare Mermaid, Phoenix, Summon Sorceress, all that stuff. Alright. So the big difference is that it's still technically like a 3-card combo. For this one, we're going to be using Psychic Tracker and Den alongside World Legacy World Wand. So we're going to have World Wand in the hand, and that's going to change a big part of this combo. So it is technically still a 3-card combo, but this is what you're going to be discarding off a Mermaid, and this does kind of make it a pseudo 2-card. You can see Orchestrated Babbles over there. We're going to get that out of the deck anyway, so it doesn't matter. So you're going to normal Den and Special Summon Tracker, link them both into Nightmare Phoenix. So that's going to get Phoenix. You're going to link Phoenix away for Mermaid. Mermaid's effect will activate. You'll ditch World Wand, and World Wand will Special Summon Orcust Nightmare. You'll link both Nightmares together for the Galti. You will then activate the Orcust Nightmare to banish itself, and this time, instead of sending the World Wand, because we no longer need to send World Wand, you can send Orcust Harp Horror. You will then banish World Wand to Special Summon Orcust Nightmare, banish Harp Horror to Special Summon the Brass Bombard, activate Galti to shuffle the Harp Horror from the deck into the, from the banish zone into the deck, and set the Orchestrated Babble, and then synchro Nightmare and Harp Horror into Cherry Coke Dragon, and Cherry Coke Dragon will attach Nightmare Phoenix. So as you can see, 2-card combo gets you out like the same board, just about. It's with this combo that instead of setting Babble to the field, you'd want to set the counter trap whenever that comes out, because you'll still have Galti on board, but you know, that's just a little bit different. And I'm gonna show you a way you can do this combo. You do with like a another monster in hand if you open the like tracker, Den, and a Speedroid tuner. I'm going to show you how to do the combo that way. But for the most part, it should. For a Speedroid tuner, we're going to go with Triad just because it doesn't really matter what we go with. I'm actually going to set all my Orcust cards off to the side so that way I just have them. All right, let's move this guy. All right. So you're going to normal Den, special summon the tracker or the wielder, whichever you have. Link them both away. You know what, I'll zoom in for you guys. Let's zoom in just a touch. There we go. Link them both away for Nightmare Phoenix. Link the Phoenix away for Nightmare Mermaid. Mermaid's effect to discard the Speedroid tuner and summon out the Ocust Nightmare. And it's at this moment that you're going to want to activate the Den Daiko. You're going to want to activate him by banishing him, and that will let you special summon the Dice. And Dice can just go into either of the corners. It doesn't really matter where he goes, he's getting turned into Summon Sorceress. You will then link the Nightmare Mermaid with Ocust Nightmare into Galti, and then you will activate Ocust Nightmare to banish itself, to dump World Wand, activate World Wand to special summon Ocust Nightmare right here, like we said. Remember we talked about this, and then we're going to link Triad with Galti, and that will Galti's effect first. I always forget that Galti has her own effect. To shuffle back the World Wand and get Babel. And you might as well flip it up. So, and then we're going to link Galti and the Triad for Summon Sorceress. Summon Sorceress, of course, is going to target Ocust Nightmare. Special summon the Brass Bombard. Link the two of them together. Cherry Coke Dragon. And Cherry Coke Dragon will grab Nightmare Phoenix, wherever that went. There it is. Out of the graveyard. So there we go. And that's a way to do it if you open like Horse, a tuner, and Den. Den is amazing. You can also substitute Den for speed recovery and like have another Speedroid monster there. But yeah, one of the more common opening hands is like Den, a tracker or a wielder, and then like a red-eyed dice. That's a pretty common hand I've gotten, and it makes this board as well. So there's that. So now I'm going to show you how to do the board if you open, you know, any two monsters that can get themselves out, and the Harpour, if I can find him. So give me one moment while I grab that Harpour. Okay, so this is the combo if you open two monsters that summon themselves and an Ocust Harpour. So, you know, Den, tracker, or get out both monsters that can summon themselves. Link them both into the Phoenix. Sorry, my monsters are kind of like, I'm gonna lay them out just so that way I know what to grab. Into the Phoenix into the Mermaid, discard the Harpour for the Nightmare, Ocust Nightmare. Link Ocust Nightmare with Mermaid for Galti. Banish Ocust Nightmare to activate her effect. To to send World Wand. Activate World Wand to special summon Nightmare. Activate Harpour from the graveyard to summon one from deck. That's going to be Brass Bombard. Activate Galti to shuffle Harpour from banished back in the deck. Sync the Nightmare with the Brass Bombard, and that will get you Cherry Coke Dragon. Cherry Coke Dragon will equip Phoenix, and of course at this point you can use Galti to shuffle World Wand back and get Babel on the field. So there you go. And so what Babel will do on a board like this, right now you have an Ocust Nightmare engraved. Basically what that's going to let you do is banish the Ocust Nightmare as a quick effect on your opponent's turn, dump Harpour, and then Harpour can summon a Ocust from the deck. which the only Ocust in the deck right now, because I play 2 of them, is a Orchestrated Nightmare. So basically it'll get you another defensive card, which is pretty cool. Like I said, this deck is crazy consistent, and I hope that you guys are kind of getting that through to you, that only a couple cards that is all you need to really go off. Yes, most of them unfortunately do turn out to be 3-card combos. But like I said, you know, like a Tracker or Wielder, a Daiko, and a Speedroid Tuner gets you the Summon Sorceress board, and then 2 monsters plus either World Wand or Harpour gets you this board. It's pretty crazy, and it is insanely consistent just because I'm playing... here, I'll show you guys, it is slightly updated from the deck profile, so I'm going to set out all the cards, I'm going to show you guys that, and we'll be right back after after all the cards are laid out. Alright, so the Spell and Trap lineup actually didn't change at all between profiles. The biggest change to the deck that actually happened was I cut one of the Harpours for a second copy of Ocust Nightmare. I found I was drawing it just a little bit too much for my liking, so I bumped it to 2. Although I also bumped Psychic Wielder to 2. I didn't cut anything from the deck for him, I just added in a second copy. I felt that, I think I mentioned it in the video that I would like to run a second copy of him just so that way you can pull off this stuff more consistently. I think 3 Psychic Wielder might be too much though. Just one of those things. But something I have thought about adding back in is the second Harpour and a second World Wand. I think that could maybe, just so that way I see them more in my hand for discard fodder, I think that could be a little bit more helpful, although it could also lead into more bricks, but this is more of a Monster Mash style deck right now anyways, so who knows. If anything, I think the Yo-Yo would go, because he's not level 3. Which is just kind of like the sad part about this deck. But yeah, right now this is the monster lineup that I'm running. The spells and traps from the deck profile is exactly the same. I really like this deck, and I think that it's doing amazingly right now. It's still, you know, even though that the combo to pull it off is technically still a 3-card combo, because, you know, Horse, like all the cards I know that can do it is like Den, a Tracker or Wielder, and a Speedroid Tuner. Horse, Den, and a Speedroid Tuner. Terratop, I'm pretty sure can pull it off on his own. Like, I'm almost 100%. I think Terratop and I think in like a Yo-Yo, I don't even know what you would summon there. Like Terratop and like any Speedroid really, especially since he special summons himself. But like Terratop, Tracker can do it. Tracker, Wielder, World Wand, Tracker, Wielder, Harpour, Stilts, Denko, Harpour, or World Wand. Just there's so many monsters in the deck that help you get to where you're going in this. And realistically, the only brick is Bombard. I have found to be the only real brick. Although I know that if you discard him, and you can't if you discard him or something, I've gotten him back into the deck with Galtia, which I find really strange. I forget how I did it, but I did get him back into the deck somehow. It was really strange. But yeah, that or I ended up just like normal summoning him or something. But yeah, so this is the deck that I'm running so far, and I think it's a pretty solid Speedroid deck. You know, it doesn't seem like a Speedroid deck. What I think is crazy is that you're running all these Speedroid monsters right here, along with the 2 Psychic Trackers and Wielders, which basically are just honorary Speedroids at this point. And then it's just these, I think it's only 5-6 cards right here. They make the rest of the stuff possible. And I do think that's crazy. Some people have said, oh, I should put Orcust into the Cyber Dragons. I don't think Orcust Cyber Dragon is that good. I think pure Cyber Dragon is better. But for a deck like Speedroids, where it lets you spit out a Borreload Savage and a Summon Sorceress for the cost of 3 cards, and, you know, a little bit of sacrificing what you want to do while also still being literally just the core of a Speedroid deck right here. Like this, it still does all the stuff a Speedroid deck does. I know I'm kind of rambling right here, but this deck is insane, and I very much do urge you to try it out, either online, in person if you have the cards. But yeah, I love this deck, and of course, you know, anyways, leave your guys' thoughts in the comments below. Tell me what you guys thought of this deck. I think it's insane. We have a link down to our Patreon in our description if you guys want to back us on that. That gives us the ability to get more cards, more decks, and everything that you do on Patreon goes immediately back into the deck profiles and into the stuff for the channel. We also have a link to our Discord down there. You guys can check that out. Our general chat is open up to the public. And of course, like I said, tell me what you thought about this in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.